Yo, what up, guys? It's late. You can probably tell by my eyes, guys, that I'm kind of sleepy. I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to give my thoughts on Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan. Disappointing ending for those of you that watched or kind of kept up with the updates. Very confusing ending, but it was a little bit cleared up near the end. What happened, I guess, was that Terrence Crawford landed a low blow on Amir Khan, and it was a legit low blow, regardless of what Crawford wants to say that it wasn't. It was a low blow. So apparently, Virgil Hunter, Amir Khan's trainer, was asking Khan, "Do you want to continue? Like, do you feel good enough to continue?" And Amir Khan, said basically no. He didn't want to. He felt, and he acknowledged in the post-fight interview that his legs were gone. His, stomach was really, out of it. Basically, he just didn't have what it took to go on anymore. He knew that if he went on, then he wouldn't be there, and he would have suffered a bad loss. So, he felt like it was his best decision to go ahead and just say, he couldn't go on. So I know there's a lot of criticism going around saying Khan quit, Khan gave up. Granted, okay, yeah, you could say that he did give up in a way, but at the same time, one thing I do want to input here is what would have happened had Khan decided to go on? What would have happened had Khan said, you know what, forget it? Because only Khan knows exactly what he was feeling at that moment. Only Khan knows how bad he felt, if his legs were there or not. Maybe his legs really weren't there anymore. Because, you're going up against a pound for pound fighter. You're going up against a guy who's, the best fighter on the planet, arguably. So, suffer a low blow like that, really, could you go on? We don't know. Only we're spectators at the end of the day. We don't know exactly what Khan was feeling at that moment. And my thought is, say for example, his legs were out. Let's say Khan, for example, shows that warrior spirit, which I think he showed it regardless. But let's say, for example, he says, you know what? I know I can't go on. Yo, my legs aren't here anymore. I'm not going to be able to perform at the same level. But I'm going to go on simply because I want to put on a show for the fans. Simply because I want to do it for the fans, or either they will criticize me. So let's say, for example, he does that. And he goes back into the fight, takes the 5-minute break or less, and says, you know what, I'm going to continue fighting, only to lose, knowing that he has no chance, and then he gets knocked out. I can already envision the criticism. Oh, Khan got knocked out again. It was expected. I already knew Khan was going to get knocked out. That's the fate Khan would have suffered had he continued the fight. Had he said, you know what, I'm going to do it for the fans, to be a fan-friendly fighter. And, even though I know I'm going to lose, I'm just going to do it. I think that would have been a wrong move. In my opinion, I think that wouldn't have been smart. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're spectators, so we don't really know exactly what the fighter's going through. But, I don't think this loss necessarily even though it is considered technically a TKO loss, I wouldn't say it necessarily takes away from Khan. I still think he's in a good position to take a bigger fight. The fight itself was entertaining while it lasted. I think Khan, I know he got knocked down in that first round. It was more of a shock knockdown. I know that he got careless. He got clipped with a left hand, and he went down. But at the same time, Khan was holding his own. And this was a good fight because I really wish we could have seen more of it. Because, Khan was going up against a fighter that was more around his size than, for example, a Canelo, who outweighed him by 20 pounds. Khan was fighting a legit 147-pounder. He was holding his own. He was taking some shots, It wasn't like Khan wasn't, was boxing a beautiful fight and, he didn't take any shots. He took some shots. He took them and he gave some, So he was taking some good shots and giving some good shots too. But, I'll admit, Crawford was the better man. He was landing better shots. He was looking a little bit more dominant when he landed his combinations. He was landing the crisper shots and looked a little bit stronger than Khan did. But Khan was not backing down. Khan did not look out of it. Khan did not necessarily look outclassed. And that's why, I would have wanted the fight to go on longer. But I can't be mad. Like I said, we can only fathom what was going through Khan's mind. Was he completely there, or was he really, was his body really not reacting anymore? Because maybe the 5 minutes that the referee was giving him wasn't going to be enough. And he knew it in his heart of hearts that, man, if I continue, I'm not there anymore. I'm just going to get knocked out, and I don't want to do that again. So maybe Khan, that was running through his mind. Who knows? But, like I said, I'm not going to take anything away from Crawford. Crawford was fighting a good fight. He was winning, as many expected him to do. And, he fought a good fight. Crawford looked good. He looked like the more aggressive and dominant fighter throughout the rounds that it lasted. But like I said, also Khan looked good. Khan fought a good fight. He never backs down. He's always been a warrior. He's never ducked the fight. For whatever reasons, like I said, I'm a big Manny Pacquiao fan, but Pacquiao, Mayweather never took fights against Amir Khan. And Khan has always been willing to fight the best. So, I don't think people should necessarily be criticizing him or saying, oh, because obviously every fighter has disadvantages, and you could say that Khan, his chin is a disadvantage, but at the same time, not a lot of people give him praise and respect for what he's doing in an era where fighters are more worried about their zeros, about their business, market. Khan is actually willing to fight the best, to fight the big fights out there, and I think he's deserving of that praise and respect. So, what did you guys think about the fight? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Visit TorresBoxing.com and follow the Instagram at TorresBoxing. Till next time, guys, God bless you. I'm going to go to sleep, knock out in a little bit because, as you can tell by my eyes, I'm pretty tired. So have a good night, guys, and God bless you.